Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I do all sorts of videos on my channel. Cooking videos, vlogs, hauls, Disney content, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Today's video is a collab, and actually I'm the one hosting today. I always like to throw something together whenever there's like a big day in football. For Super Bowl I always do a collab, and I decided that this year I was going to do one for the beginning of the football season. So the theme of the collab today is Game Day Eats. So I invited my friends to share recipes for appetizers, desserts, main sides, whatever they might be nibbling on when they're watching their team take the field for the first time this year. So before I show you what I'm making today, I want to let you know that because it's a collab, there's going to be a playlist. So once you finished watching my video, I would love for you to check out the description box down below. You're going to find a link to a playlist where all of my friends' videos are as well, and that way you can check out what they're making for their game day eats. Now me, I'm a Florida girly, and if you are from Florida, one thing that you know and love is Publix. And if you're hitting up Publix for your game day spread, I can practically guarantee one of the things that you're going to pick up is macaroni salad. Now I love macaroni salad, especially Publix macaroni salad. That's actually the standard, I think, for macaroni salad as far as I'm concerned. I told you I'm a Florida girl. But I haven't been able to enjoy it for quite some time because I eat gluten and dairy free, and as you can imagine, a typical grocery store pasta salad is going to have both gluten and dairy in it. So the recipe that I'm making today has been adapted to fit those dietary needs. However, if you are not concerned about gluten or dairy, actually the only difference I'm doing today is that I'm going to be using Banza pasta, which is a chickpea based pasta rather than a traditional macaroni. That would be the only switch out you'd have to make. So if you need an allergy friendly version, do it exactly as I'm doing it, and if you really don't mind either way, then just use regular macaroni. Now with all that said, let me show you the ingredients. This is going to be super simple. Alright pals, first things first, we're going to need 1 cup of mayonnaise. Not fat free, it's not going to taste right. This is not diet food, it's party food. So I have some Hellmann's here. We're a Hellmann's household. If you're concerned about soy, because this does use soybean oil, I recommend Primal Kitchen. They make an avocado oil based mayonnaise that's also really tasty. So we're going to be using 1 cup of that. 2 tablespoons of pickle relish. Sweet relish is the preferred kind. We also want 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Any vinegar but apple cider vinegar. It has too strong of a sweet taste. It's going to throw everything off. Whatever other vinegar you have is fine. 1 tablespoon of mustard. 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of pickle juice. Sweet gherkin juice is preferred. I happen to have Wicked pickles here, and these are sweet but spicy pickles, so my pasta salad is going to have a little bit of a kick. You need some salt and pepper to taste, and then we're going to need 3/4 cup of chopped celery, a 1/2 cup of green pepper chopped, and a 1/4 cup of Vidalia onion. Is this a Vidalia onion? I don't know. I hope so. It looks good. That's what we're using. And lastly, we're going to need 8 ounces, so the entire box of elbow macaroni. And as I mentioned, I'm using Banza because it's gluten-free. It's chickpea based, but you can use whatever pasta you like. And this is going to be absurdly simple. It's basically just 2 steps. We're going to boil the pasta according to the instructions on the package. Then we're going to chop up all our veggies, and we're going to mix everything together in a bowl. The hardest part is going to be waiting for it to come together in the refrigerator. It should hang out for at least 4 hours in order for all of the flavors to really marry and be perfect. And like I said, that waiting, that's going to be the hardest part. So I'm going to bring out my little slappy choppy thing. I'll have it linked down below because I don't know how I could survive in the kitchen without it. So in case you're on the market for one, you can get this one. I highly recommend it. And I'll meet you back here once it's time to bring everybody together. Alright pals, I've got some leftover celery that I've already chopped, some leftover onion. The onion, I will probably make a pico with it to eat with some chips. And that celery, I'm not quite decided if I want to make some buffalo chicken dip, or perhaps I might make some of my spicy dill chicken salad. I have videos for both of those recipes up on my channel already, so I'll post them in the corners and I'll also post them in the description box below. But I already have them chopped up, and that's the most annoying bit, so I might as well use them. I'm just bringing some salted water to boil now so that I can drop in my entire box of elbow macaroni here. It's very important that you don't overcook the macaroni. You want it to remain with a little bit of chew to it so that it's not just a soggy mess. Keep in mind it's going to be kind of sitting in the mayonnaise, etc. for the next several hours. So if you overcook it to begin with, it's just going to be mush by the time it gets to your plate. So I'm going to cook, drain, and rinse my macaroni. I've already got my veggies in a bowl. So once my pasta's ready, I'll throw that into the bowl. I'll throw all my condiments into the bowl. We'll give it a mix. I'm going to cover it and we'll refrigerate it for 4 hours. Then we'll bring it out and give it a taste test. I am so excited. With all these ingredients, there is simply no way that this could be bad. Alright, pallies, I've got my bowl of veggies here. I've got my whole situation here of macaroni that has been rinsed, drained, or actually I guess drained, rinsed, and then drained again. Now I'm going to come in with all of my condiments, and first off, we only need 1 teaspoon of sugar here. So I'm going to use my little measuring spoons, and we're going to do 1, 2 of these half teaspoons. Now we're going to need 2 tablespoons of our relish. I'm going to do my relish first because this is not going to go into any other jars. So I want to make sure that we keep the relish clean. So I'm coming in with a clean spoon. That's 1, 2 tablespoons of our sweet relish. 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I'm using just regular white vinegar. That's 1 and 2 tablespoons of that. 1 tablespoon of pickle juice. I'm just going to pour it in right here, just like that. Boom. 1 tablespoon of mustard. If we get some mustard juice in there, I don't mind because that's still flavor. Okay, so our mustard. And lastly, our cup. And this is simultaneously more and less than I expected it to be somehow. Our cup of mayonnaise. So in that goes. And before we get to stirring, I am going to put in some salt and pepper to taste, although obviously once it's all said and done, we're going to taste it again, and if we need to, we'll add more salt and pepper as desired. So that's everything for now. Let's give this all a big stir, get it all nicely incorporated. It smells perfect. I'm so tempted to taste this now, but I know that I'd be doing myself a disservice because it's going to be so much better once I give it its opportunity to like meld, you know? But it smells really, really good. And it smells very much like it is tempting me to just not even wait. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl so that everything gets a chance to get incorporated into the final product here. Oh boy, you know what? For science, since it fell out. That is delicious. That tastes precisely like Publix Macaroni Salad. I'm a little bit blown away by that actually. Obviously it's warm, so that's not ideal, but that is so good. Wow. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat this. I will wait to eat this because I know it's going to be so much better if I do. But this is so good already. Alright guys, see you back here in 4 hours. Let's hope I can make it that long. Okay, it's been a few hours. It is time for our taste test. I am very, very excited about this. Okay. The texture is perfect, which I'm surprised about because I was not expecting that with a gluten-free pasta. The taste is absolutely spot on. I really feel, I know I'm biased because I'm used to gluten-free pasta, etc., but I really feel like this is one that you might actually get away with convincing people that aren't used to eating gluten-free that this is like the regular store-bought kind. It is that good. I'm blown away actually by how exactly this tastes like the Publix kind. There you have it, guys. There's my Publix Copycat Macaroni Salad. 10 out of 10. It's just as good. Actually, it's better because I can eat this version, but the flavor's perfect. The texture's perfect. I was concerned because it's a gluten-free pasta that the texture wasn't going to hold up right, but it is just perfect. I love this dish so much. It's going to be a great summer side. It's a great addition to any game day spread. If you decide to make it yourself, whether the allergy friendly version or otherwise, I'd love for you to come on back and let me know how you like it. And remember, now that my video is over, I would love for you to go into that description box, find the link to the playlist, and check out what all of my friends made for their game day eats as well. And before you go, let me know what team you're rooting for this year in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd also love it if you'd subscribe and click the notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!